Should be a good one as these two teams go up against each other, each looking for their second win of the season. Well, both teams coming off of a tough game their last time out. For Long Beach, it was a 3-2 decision they dropped against Valley Stream, although they did make it an interesting game. They trailed 2-0 after 2 periods. They were able to make it a 1-goal game late, but in the end, the comeback effort not enough in the 3rd period to come out with their second win of the year. Meanwhile, on the other side, Half Hollow Hills split their back-to-back slate with the Syosset Braves to begin the season. They are 1-1 this year, but they lost the first game, came back in dramatic fashion in Game 2. We were just talking to the coaches before the game, and they kind of laid the scene for us. Really interesting. Their top defensive pairing, the Readers, were not here for the first period. Their starting goaltender, Luke Gutman, and their captain as well, missed most of the first period. Just got there right before first period, pardon me. So, very close call there for him. He was able to start the game. The Readers got there the second period, and they trailed 4-0 after 2 periods of play. But they were able to come back, make it interesting. They scored once, got on the board, but then the last 30 seconds of the game, they scored 4 unanswered goals against Syosset, including the game-winning tally from Petey Menexis with 1 second. That's right, 1 second left on the board. Now, unfortunately for them, Menexis not in the lineup here tonight, so they're going to have to play shorthanded, but as are the Long Beach Marines. They still have several players serving suspensions. They're shorthanded tonight as well, so each team, again, are playing a little bit of short staff. It's going to be who has the stamina, who has the willpower to come up and clutch up here in these big situations, especially late in the game. Getting a read on the goaltending matchup in this one for Half Hollow Hills. It looks like they turned to another new name in net. Maddox Franks seems to be getting the start here in this one. The only goaltender looks like suited up tonight for the team in the black and red. Maddox Franks this year, the freshman, plays his club hockey for the Long Island Gulls. So he'll get his first start of the year, and that was another case in that game as Luke Gutman played most of that game, but then his skate broke, talking to the coaching staff, and then they had to turn to a goaltender from the JV team, Brandon Rossi, because Franks was not there for the game, so they were shorthanded in the goaltending position. And their captain, Gutman, had his skate broken. They couldn't figure it out to fix it in time, so they had to turn to the backup and the JV player, Brandon Rossi. And he filled in admirably. Came up with a couple of big saves, 4 of them to be exact. He ended up getting the win. What a way to earn your first varsity win, backstopping your team to a comeback victory, their first win here of the year. But now it's Franks in goal looking for his first win of the season. And he'll be going up against the Marines. We haven't seen or haven't confirmed who's starting for them. We'll make sure we do that before the puck drops. Should be a good one as the Hornets and the Marines get started here in Freeport. Don't go anywhere. Puck drop between these two teams coming on the other side of this break on the LI Sports Network. As we get set for action tonight, here's a reminder that you can't have too many dentists at the hockey rink. That's why this broadcast brought to you by Rayo Dental. Turn to them for all your dental needs. That's Rayo, R-A-I-O, Dental. Long Beach in the white. Half Hollow Hills in the black and red. So we are set to go in this matchup. Hornets going from left to right on the attack, right to left. Go the Marines. Face off here in center ice to get us started. Joe Fazio goes up against Patrick Henry. Henry wins it for Long Beach. We are underway here in Freeport. This puck comes back on the near side. Long pass intended for Bayer, intercepted, cleared out of the zone by Half Hollow Hills. This comes down the ice, icing washed out. Race for it. Hunter Hewerman takes it in the corner. Trying to clear it out, but it's held in. Sent around the boards by the man they call Wheels, Jonathan Wheeler. Then back to the far side. Collecting there, Patrick Henry. Tried to clear out. Spinning, but kept right back in. Pass intended for the slot. Taken away before it could reach the man right there, Fazio. Back here near side. Here comes Long Beach moving in. That's McCardle, the captain. Swoops in, his shot. That goes off the pad of Franks. So back around near side. Settling it down there, Gentile. Yeah, man, hit hard there. Right along the boards, puck turned over. Long Beach back on the attack here as that check kept the play in the zone. Around the near side boards. So now it comes to the far side, trying to clear out of there, Joe Castellano. He's just able to do it, sent right back in by Patrick Henry as they head off for a change. Allows the move on, looking for some space. Here's Racklin's shot, goes wide of the net. Back around to the far side, taken there by Caleb Cal-Ellis. Wrapped around to the near, trying to clear. Racklin able to keep it in, sends it around the blender. Here to the near side. Long Beach able to clear. It comes up and off the skate of Gold. Flipped right back in on the net. Maddox Frank sent over to the near side boards. Underway in the first period, no score between the Hornets and the Marines as this clears the zone. Cal-Ellis tried to establish the blue line there, knocked down. Good check by Jet Lucas on the far side. Play penalty coming up here against Long Beach as now it's touched up. And the Hornets heading to the power play. Half Hollow Hills get the first man advantage as a cross check is called against the Marines. Caleb Cal-Ellis, the guilty party. He sits for 2. For the Hornets so far this season, a couple opportunities on the power play, 0 for 3 so far. Looking for their first power play strike. On the PK this year, Long Beach has killed 5 of the 6 they faced. It's a good start as this is one off the draw, taken all the way down the ice. A quick trying to move, and that's taken off the stick. Brandon Reeder with the takeaway. He sets up far side. This long pass too far out of the reach of Ben Racklin. Comes back to the near side, back to the point. Reeder sends a long far side, settled down. Sent near side, Racklin. He fires, knocked down before he got a shot away. Now Long Beach moves up the other way. One-on-one here, shorthanded. Moving in. That's Baer, tried the backhanded shot, missed over the shoulder of Franks. Now to the far side, puck left behind. Fighting for it, trying to keep it in, Patrick Henry. He does. Shot from the slot, tipped off a stick and hot. Long Beach still shorthanded near, next minute 15. They've got some good looks in the offensive zone, though. Now it's taken away. On the move here, Joe Castellano. Poked away from him, comes back over on the near side boards and settled down by Anthony Coiro. Played offside here as it's knocked back in. Settled back down by Castellano. The attempted pass through neutral ice underneath the stick of Fazio, and then back down to the Marines end. They clear all the way down the ice. Frank settled it now for Dylan Reeder. Reeder tries the near side as he flips in. 30 seconds to go on the power play as man slid into the net. Knocked into Marino, then knocked the net off its moorings. And they give him, seems they're going to give a goaltending interference call. Perhaps. Wait to see if anyone heads into the box. No, they just said knocked the net out of its moorings. It leaves the zone. Incidental loss of the skate edge. So face off near side. Fazio goes in to win it for Half Hollow Hills. Sent to the near side boards. Gentile sends around. To the near far side now. Anthony Coiro settles. Passes to the near. Nobody there in black and red. The attempted clear. Now comes out of the zone. Chance to break. Here's Quinn Judge. Judge tries to toe drag. Just sent on goal. Poked away by Franks. Then he covers up with the trapper on the rebound. Just a split second left on the penalty time. A fraction of a second, that's all that's left. Man in the box, Cal Ellis has his hand on the door, ready to be sprung free as soon as the puck is dropped. Face off on the far side, Maddox Franks in his goal. It's won by Half Hollow Hills, able to rest here as the penalty expires. This comes right in, the shot into the glove of Marino, he holds on. Good shot right there. So move it into the zone. Marino, though, getting stuck in. Give you the stats on Marino. 2 games this year, 1-1 record, .250 GAA, along with a save percentage, impressive number, .915. This puck over to the far side, turned over. Kept it in by Long Beach, but then taken free on the move. Now here's Aiden Gold. Rather, that's number 12, Jet Lucas. Lucas to drop pack, the shot. That one goes wide. Castellano in front. Going to get the angle on the shot he wanted. It comes back up the ice for Patrick Henry. Henry sends one to the opposite corner. Near side, Castellano tried to pick it off. Comes back out in front. The shot from Bear goes off the pad of Franks. Rebound sent around to the far side. The shot from Vobis covered up and held on to by Franks. But on Marino, he was charged with the loss in their last game, but was strong in the effort, made 33 saves on 35 shots against him. Comes into the zone here. Santangelo trying to set it up. Comes right in front. The shot patted down by Marino. Rebound sent to the corner. Good control by the netminder Marino. Out to the point. The long shot. Glove down by Marino. That was a look from Reeder. Out to the near side. The shot knocked down off of Lemke's stick as puck sends up the other way. Here's McCardle. Circles back. Looks for room. Tries a quick shot. Knocked down. Good shot blocked by Fazio. Off the near side now. Here's Reeder. Brandon Reeder rips in. Self-pass there to the far side. Puck left in front, trying to connect with Lucas. The puck comes out in front. Deflected before it could reach the intended receiver, Alex Nizza. This flipped up and clear. Santangelo recollects, heads off to the bench for a change. And it comes up to Jet Lucas. Lucas fires a shot, blocked by McCardle. Comes up the near side here, trying to move. The pass intended for Joey Farrick, intercepted. Circling back in his own zone now. They try to move forward. That was Dylan Reeder's pass, a long pass, didn't work out. Joey Henry recollects for the Marines. This bump right back into the defensive end for Half Hollow Hills. Life difficult on the clear, but it comes up the near side. Jet Lucas here working up against Joey Henry. He's able to kick it in as he heads off to the bench. Puck stays in there far side. Matt Gentile looking to keep it in. Pass goes over to the far side. The shot rolls wide. Reeder collects. The shot took his tip off the stick. Then now Long Beach on the move. Here's Judge. Gains the blue line, then holds up, waits for reinforcements. Looking for a man in front, nobody there. Settled down now by Dylan Reeder. Reeder on it far side. Waits for the passing lane to open. Now he finds it near side. That's Ben Racklin sending in. Comes over to the far side. Josh Vobis unable to clear for Long Beach. Comes back down to the man there, Castellano. Back in the scrum, Castellano, watched closely by Judge. Sent along to Fazio, taken away from him. Back in front, the shot from Wheeler. Held on to by Marino. $7:15 left to go here in the first period, approximately. It looks like 7:24 now as we double-check the scoreboard. Still no score in this one. Goaltenders having the last laugh so far as this comes around. Set there by Brandon Reeder. Now it leaves the zone, that underneath the stick. Bounce off the boards, deadens it enough, no icing. Puck had to be played, now sent along to Reeder far side. Reeder to Castellano. His pass knocked down, then finds his way back to Brandon Reeder. Sent back into the attacking zone by Half Hollow Hills. Chasing it down, Dominic Amasi. McArdle bounces this one off the bottom of the boards, down for icing. Attacking zone face-off coming up for the Hornets. Face-off comes to the near side. Over to the left of the netminder Marino. His team wins it, kept in for a moment by Racklin, but not long enough. Over to the far side, Brooklyn Mulligan looking for space. Shot goes off the stick, rebound, poked in the air, and then grabbed by Franks. Maddox Franks, the freshman, getting some early looks in this game, has looked pretty confident, pretty quiet in net, but as a goaltender, that's pretty much what you want. You don't want a lot of movement. Quiet confidence is what you're looking for in the man between the pipes. Defensive zone face-off, unable to be cleared. Sent right back around by Amasi. To the near side. A big hit at the boards. Now it leaves. Half Hollow Hills chasing it down. Here's Santangelo. Tries the drop pass. It's intercepted by Mark DeLuca. Cleared out of the zone. Back to Racklin. Racklin circles back, gives over to Reeder. He looks for Santangelo. As intercepted that time by Vobis. He sends around right past Racklin and down deep to Dylan Reeder. Over to the far side. Nice pass to Jet Lucas. They move on 2-on-2. Lucas tried to chip it around the defender. Spun around that time by Human. Good job there. Delayed offside. Delays the advance from the Hornets. Comes to the far side. Reeder sent into the zone. A good tip that time from Coiro as it actually went on net off the boards. Covering up that time, Matthew Marino. Busy night of varsity action here in Nassau County. A couple other varsity games going on earlier tonight. A couple finals. We'll give you the scores in those through the next whistle. Brandon Reeder sends up high off the glass, keeps it in. He walks in, sends across, was looking for Santangelo, couldn't connect. Sent back over to the near side. Reeder able to sweep it into the corner. This time comes out. Coiro kept it in for a moment. Then it heads back up the ice the other way. They're on the move. The shot from Cal Ellis goes off a skate, poked away. The rebound that time from Franks. This time flipped up and cleared. Half Hollow Hills able to clear the pressure. Then moving right back in, Farrick over to the far side. Joey Farrick right in the slot. Taken by Quinn Judge. The spin pass over to Bear. He couldn't get it to the backhand. Back in front. Unable to collect it. Quinn Judge. Almost looked like a drop pass, but couldn't be collected by Long Beach as the Hornets again clear it out. Quinn Judge flips to the near side. Gives over to Richard Bear. Bear looking for room. And a passing partner sends it off the dasher on the far side. This shot held onto by Frank, spilled it for a moment, but now he finds it underneath the trapper. Those final scores from earlier tonight, the Belmore Merrick Bulldogs got a 6-2 win over the Storm of Valley Stream, Sewanakwa, and Lynbrook. And then a 12-1 final, Bethpage besting Roslyn, East Wilston, and Carl Place. This shot right off the draw goes off the blocker, rather the pad, of the netminder Franks. Rebound cleared out. This underneath the stick of Castellano. Heads right back up the far side, dumped in. Now recollected. That's out of the reach of Ben Racklin, looking for room up the left wing. Now this sent out of the zone, a 2-on-2 move. Here's Wheeler looking out for a pass, trying to hit Jet Lucas. It's taken away, sent into the corner. Glove down at the line by Reeder. Now whistled down, and they say played with a high stick. So despite the efforts from Dylan Reeder, the faceoff now leaves the zone. Officials instruct players to stay on the right side of the face-off circle as that's flipped in the zone. Cal Ellis here chasing it down. Brandon Reeder to it first, takes a bump from Cal Ellis. So that's sent out of the zone. Good work on the second effort by Joe Fazio. Over to the far side, looking for room, Cal Ellis. He leaves behind for Judge. Possession reestablished now with Daniel McCardle. McCardle walks in. Sends in front, the pad stop, rebound, and Cal Ellis couldn't get a shot away right in the slot. Fazio able to clear here for Half Hollow Hills, takes it away. Fazio, the shot, he scores! Took it away, found himself all alone, and Fazio has the first goal on the board. We get the perfect view of it right here, the move from Joe Fazio. He took it away right in the neutral zone, then found a lot of time and space on the breakaway. Took it right away from Quinn Judge. Just great stick work. The battle for the puck never gave in. The forecheck pays off, ripped right over top the glove of Marino down in the butterfly. That goal for Fazio, his first goal and first point of the season. It goes unassisted. They look for more, back to the point. Gold fires through traffic, goes wide. Sent back here across far side. The shot from Racklin, knocked down and then sent clear. Marino got the stop on the first shot. Settled back down here, Gold. Aiden Gold looking for the pass to Jet Lucas. Got a deflection on it. Lucas trying to settle it back down low. Comes down to Matt Gentile. He's sent to the ice here as he gets it along to Lucas on the left wing. Steered to the boards that time by O'Grady. Now they clear out. Tip back in. Playing that one dangerously was Franks, but works out, clears the zone. Some of the pressure relieved, nearing the final 2 minutes of the first. Walking back in Vobis, but a little bit out of sync. That's called offsides. Long Beach contingent here in this game. The fans not going to get quite the turnout that you will at their home rink, the Long Beach Arena, but still a vocal group of fans. You can hear them, especially when a call doesn't go their way. Had their voice heard as this pass comes right in front to Fazio, the rebound shot, and it rakes its way in. Wheeler got the last piece of it, and Wheels has it, a 2-0 game. Just the mess in front of the net there. Puck sent on initially from the point. First shot got deflected. It was left right there, then sent right out in front. Pad stop from Marino, then Wheeler had the wherewithal to send it right in on goal as Marino on top of the crease. Lead doubled now for the Hornets. Jonathan Wheeler with his second goal of the season. This shot, long shot, sticked aside by Maddox Franks. Comes back around behind the net. Long Beach looking for their first goal of the game. Back around far side, taken away by Castellano. He tried to find Wheeler. Wheels up the near side. Gives down to Castellano. Wheeler trying to create some space for him. Back to the point. Racklin keeps in. Tries a shot. Knocks off the leg of the man in front of him to Luca, then wide. Long Beach on the move now. Final minute of the first. Comes out to McCardle. He rips one. Blocked in front by Racklin. Rebound in the corner. Quinn Judge sends to the near side. Bear looking for space behind the goal. Sent in front. Pad stop Franks. Rebound left there. Then the poke taken away. Great work by Wheeler. Outstanding shift for him. McCardle back in the zone here. 33 seconds left. That goes off the official right in front of us in the broadcast booth. Nizza looking for space. Taken away by Quinn Judge. Judge sends around the boards as he heads off for a change. Last change of the period, and you have to imagine McCardle tries the one-timer. Rolled on net. Then keeping that one in, Patrick Henry. Henry throws the body around, lost the puck. Kept in at the line by Vobis. He fires. That goes well wide. Quinn Judge at the far side boards can't get a shot away. Before the first period comes to an end. Couple goals on the board. They both belong to the Half Hollow Hills Hawks. First goal came from Joe Fazio, and then Jonathan Wheeler, his second goal of the year, empty net goal practically on the rebound, gave his team the 2-0 lead. Take a quick break here in the first intermission, the quickest of intermissions here in high school hockey on this broadcast of Nassau County High School Hockey on the LI Sports Network, brought to you by Rayo Dental. Yeah. 2-0 hockey game here as we get set for the second period. The Half Hollow Hills working with that 2-goal lead, looking for back-to-back wins here in their third game of the season. Long change here in the second period as the teams switch ends. Franks in goal to the right, and Marino in goal to the left. Franks so far so good in that his first period here in his freshman season. Shots on goal in that first period, 10-8 edge for Half Hollow Hills, and they have that 2-0 lead on the scoreboard as we're underway in the second period. This comes back into Dylan Reeder here. Sent over to the near side, looking for space. Dylan Lemke taken away. The long shot from Phobos, blocked in front by Fazio. Battle for the puck here. Now it comes free near side. Castellano. Joe Castellano moving in to the far side. Looks for space. Tried the shot. Lost the puck as he dragged it in front. This sent towards the cage. Knocked down by Liam O'Grady. And then the pass intended for the man right there, but he didn't have his stick. That was Patrick Henry. So he headed off to the bench. The puck went into the attacking zone. Still there right now. Half Hollow Hills can't clear. Initial attempt denied by Cal Ellis. Now it comes out. Pass threaded across to Vobis. Vobis looks for space as he dumps into the opposite corner. Puck taken away, looking for room. Comes out now, the look for Coiro. Coiro gives back to the blue line, pass picked off, comes up the other end. Cal Ellis, his backhand feed intercepted, knocked in the air, chipped out to neutral ice. Good work that time from Jet Lucas. Lucas tries the forecheck, sent over to Quinn Judge now near side. Then it's taken away from him. Long shot, blocker down by Marino. That was Lucas with the look. Now comes out to the near side. Kept in. Good work at the line by Castellano. Spinning around that shot. Knocked off his skate in front. Now it comes free with Quinn Judge. Judge sends over to Cal Ellis. He left the puck behind. It's a spinning attempt from Coiro. Comes all the way down the ice. Sticked aside by Marino. He had to play it. Comes around behind the net. Settling down, looking for the pass in front. Marino got to it first and now covers up. The Hornets looking to keep their foot on the gas pedal here in the second period. The 2-0 lead. Trying to extend it with this face-off. They win the draw over to the far side. Santangelo had it taken away. They try to move up that far side. But it comes back to half Hollow Hills, pardon me. On the near side into a puck battle on the boards. Comes back around to the far side. McCardle settles there. Tried to clear. This just gets out of the zone. Sent along back to Racklin. Now moving back in. Here's Nizza. Waits for time. Gives over. Return looking for Santangelo. Instead comes back to the point. Aiden Gold sends around. That's deflected. Comes back to the near side. He takes a crunch on the boards for McCardle. And they might get McCardle here as this is touched up. See here, the call is high stick. So McCardle nabbed there. Stick might have just gotten a little bit up high and gotten a piece of Fazio. That sends half Hollow Hills back to the power play. They had one attempt in the first period. It was unsuccessful. Markham down 0 for 1 on the game, 0 for 4 this season, early on in this 23-24 campaign. Face off on the near side, won by Long Beach, quickly flipped out of the zone. Race for the puck here. To it first, though, Brandon Reeder. Still hustling behind him, Patrick Henry, trying to force a mistake. Reeder gets into the zone. Takes it around now to the near side. Resets to Castellano. He tries to walk the line. Pass deflected. But then covering back there, Coiro. This whistled down for offside, but it could have been a lot worse. Could have been a 2-on-0 shorthanded break for Long Beach if it weren't for the heads-up play by Anthony Coiro to deny that break for the Marines. Neutral ice face-off here as it's taken by half Hollow Hills. Castellano up that near side. Looks to get it out in front. Puck sent in the air out to the blue line. Just holding that one in was Brandon Reeder. Back out to Reeder. That's Dylan Reeder. First shot stopped. Then a sweeping stick got the puck out to Castellano. Joe Castellano walks it across. That pass knocked down. Comes out in front of the net. The backhand shot, sealing the post. Marino getting the save. There's 53 seconds left to go on the power play here. The teams change lines. Penalty about half over. McCardle off for a high stick. So this penalty, not an easy one to kill for Long Beach, having one of their best penalty killers off the ice. That looked good that time, though. Henry able to clear it down. Dylan Reeder forced to move over to the near side. Now he gives to the far. Connecting with Racklin. Racklin establishes the attacking zone. Sent in front to Castellano. He poked along, but Long Beach take away. Clear it down. Dylan Reeder now into his own zone. 19 seconds left on the man advantage. One last rush here. Joe Castellano up the right wing. He sends around down low. Now to the point. Kicks up some snow. Sends into the corner. Back down low. Wheeling looking for room. Wheeler. Pass looking out in front. Castellano there. Pass intercepted by Henry as the man out of the box. McCardle. A long pass looking for him. Instead comes out to Dylan Reeder. The team's back to even strength. Nice pass to Richie Bear. Bear fires up high. Gloved by Franks. Maddox Franks looking very confident in goal. That's a dangerous shooter, and Richie Bear given a lot of time right in the slot. But he's able to flash the leather, take it away on the high shot. After the save, faceoff comes to his left on our near side. Fazio wins it for the Hornets, trying that near side boards to clear. Now comes out of the zone, one-on-one move for Gentile. Gentile's shot knocked away by McCardle. Into the corner, O'Grady to it first. He can't clear. Pass comes into the slot, goes off the stick of Marino. Rebound, fired towards the net, taken away by the Marines. Here's O'Grady far side. He just flips in as he took a check. Brandon Reeder now takes down low. Spinning around, looking for space to clear. Uses the net as a screen. He goes along to Gentile. Here's a look in front. The shot goes wide. That was a look in front for Coiro. Back along here, McCardle. That goes off the Scava defender. Back in front, whiffing on the shot, Farrick. As now it comes around to the vacated blue line, forcing everyone to head back onside. Joey Henry gives up back off the back of Farrick. Taken back by Quinn Judge. Judge on the move. He gives into the slot. The shot from Henry knocked down. The rebound poked wide. Delayed penalty, though, coming up against Triple H. Back up the far side, touched up by Ben Racklin. Now the whistle and player heading to the box. .804 left to go in the period as the player that was injured now gets to his feet. Skates over towards the bench here for Long Beach. Now it's Henry a little bit banged up after taking the penalty. The first power play of the game for Long Beach. Coming into this one, they're 2 for 7 on the man advantage this year. Scrum for the puck off the draw. Then a sweeping stick. Great effort from Fazio. Clears the zone. McCardle in his own end. Recollects, resettles. Bounces over to the near side. Intended for Farrick. Taken away. Sent right back in deep. Pass comes out in front looking for Fazio. Intercepted by Vobis. Josh Vobis on the bump back here. McCardle waits at the blue line as it now comes to Richie Bear. Bear, a little self-pass. Lost his edge. Drop back to McCardle. McCardle across the blue line. Farrick. Farrick, his shot gloved down. Faceoff comes to the near side here. 7:20 left to go in the second period. They need to change the period on the scoreboard. Comes back around here off the faceoff win. They clear the zone. Still work to do shorthanded here as now it's flipped in. That was Aiden Gold on the rush. Back around, settle down. Comes out to the far side here. Long Beach trying to move on the power play. Patrick Henry gains the blue line. Takes to the far side. Henry drops in front. The shot. A sprawling save from Maddox Franks. Back to the blue line. McCardle walks it. Gives a cross. Long shot patted down by Franks. 30 seconds on the penalty. Long shot this time, bounces off a stick in front. Attempted clear, knocked down by Bear. The drop pass leaves the zone, too far out of the reach of McCardle. Marines have to get back onside. Richie Bear moves in. Poked away from him. Comes out to Jet Lucas. He sends down the ice. Good penalty kill work there. Final 7 seconds now of the man advantage. 6:10 to go in the second period. Mess in front of the net as now it's taken to the far side. Castellano on the takeaway. Flips over to the near side dasher. Then along near side here. Quinn Judge trying to clear. Instead, now rolls just out of the zone. Sent right back in by Brandon Reeder. Patrick Henry right in front of his own net. Gives over near side to Farrick. Farrick looks for room. The drop pass, the shot from McCardle misses well wide over on the far end. Flip pass to the near side. Good one finds Quinn Judge. Judge around behind the net. Dangerous there. Marino tried to play it. Or rather, the netminder Franks tried to play it. Now he went over to cover the near side post. Dislodged the net. Remember an old video game I used to play, I believe NHL 2K11. They always said when you dislodge the net, they said they don't make the nets like they used to. That's a good thing that, if a player goes crashing into the net, they're not going to hurt themselves as much as they would have perhaps in the past. But you do get sometimes like that. The net just rolls off of its moorings and you get a stoppage of play you might not have had several years ago. This comes out of the zone. A look now for the Hornets. This shot gobbled up by Marino. Taken right in front, the shot off the shoulder of Marino. Taken over to the far side. O'Grady trying to clear. Comes back to the near. Dylan Reeder trying to keep in and taken away, but it comes right back in. Sent across to Wheeler. Wheeler looking for room. Pinned to the boards by Daniel McCardle. Then he got his stick up high. They're heading to the bench for a penalty. McCardle, his second minor of the game, second of this period, this time a cross check. It was a check up high as well. But he's to the bench in the penalty box. Another chance on the man advantage for Half Hollow Hills. Face off over to the far side. Quick shot off the draw. Deadened by Marino. Comes over to the near side. Reeder able to keep it in. Back out to the blue line. Kicked down by Lucas. Brandon Reeder gives over to the near side. Wheeler takes to the slot. The shot. He scores! Second goal of the game for the man they call Wheels. It's 3-0. Outstanding play from Wheeler. You'll get a great look at it here on our goal line cam. Just got the puck over at the side of the net, waited for the opening in front of the goal. Took it right there in the slot. Then a quick shot right as he entered your frame. Snuck it right by Marino. A 3-0 lead now for Triple H. Great work in this one. Their first power play goal of the season belongs to Jonathan Wheeler. They're keeping the pressure on. This comes around. Castellano tries to hold in. Comes over to Quinn Judge now near side. Now taken clear. On the move, Patrick Henry. He takes it in. This shot misses well wide off the end boards. Pass bounds out in front. Comes all the way back to Volbus. Sent along to a one-timer by Judge into the glove of Maddox Franks. The freshman just looking so good in net in this game. Frustrating those Long Beach shooters. They feel like they have openings, and they just close as quickly as the door is opened. .335 to go here in the second period. Now a 3-goal lead for Half Hollow Hills. Over to the near side here after the face-off win from Long Beach. To try to hold it in. That's flipped out and clear. All the way down the ice here. Hewerman hustles to it, but he doesn't have to hustle for long. That's an icing call. Face off back in the defensive zone for the Hornets. They lose out on the face-off. Shot from Hughes goes off the glass. Rather, shot from Judge, pardon. That's sent in. High bounce off the boards. Now settled down. Flipped clear out of the zone by Anthony Coiro. Looking to move back in Richie Bear. Bear takes a hit from Coiro. Big hit there right at center ice. Play continues along to Judge. His shot misses wide. Rebound comes right back behind the net and taken away by Dylan Lemke. He clears out. On the move, Coiro just sends this towards the goal, allowing for a change. Kicking it aside was Marino. Back around to the far end. Lucas. Taken away from him as this is flipped up off the netting, then into the bench. Fortunately, the coach over there wearing a helmet. It's interesting. I've seen a couple of coaches with the headgear on, and that time you see why. Always got to keep your head on a swivel there on the bench. Face off right where that puck went out of play, just about. Taken by Long Beach. Trying to move forward. That time Cal Ellis taken away from him. Brandon Reeder looking for room. Stick knocked away from him. Able to give the pass over to Santangelo. Puck left right there at the face-off dot. Knocked over to Lucas, then taken away up the other end. Long Beach, though, still unable to get that possession. Comes back over to Joe Castellano near side. He takes down low against McCardle. Spins, looks for space. McCardle pokes it over to the near side boards. Tries to clear there, held it in by Brandon Reeder. Sent along here into the corner. Holding in Nizzo. Nizza around in front, looking for room. The pass just wide of Lucas. Comes back to the far side. Marines now trying the backside to clear. This one sent along over to Cal Ellis. They collect at the blue line. Pass takes a bounce over in front. The shot Knocked down by the pad of Franks. Took the shot away from O'Grady. It's in the corner. O'Grady, nice move, but lost the puck. Hornets able to clear the zone as McCardle flips this one on net. Blocker to the side by Franks. Hawks again able to flip out of the zone. Big collision there in front of the bench. Now this time they get the Hornets for a penalty. And right off the bench there, and Wheeler called for the rough on that hit. Three to nothing your score. Half Hollow Hills on top. Final minute of this second period, 52.2 on the board. As the Hornets head to the penalty kill again in this hockey game. Long Beach still looking for the icebreaker in this game. Puck comes over towards the slot off the face-off. Back to the point, McCardle. Sent across to Judge. Right back to McCardle. Far side. His pass intercepted. Great work there by a reader. He gives to Castellano. He walks out of the zone. Long shot, stick down by Marino, and then he opts to cover up. Great instincts from Joe Castellano to not only take that shot, but then follow up, crash the net, force that offensive zone faceoff on the penalty kill. 31.8 on the clock now. Face-off possession belongs to Long Beach as it comes up the near side. Farrick settles it, looks to get it out in front. Spun around to the far side, looking towards the slot. Bounced off a couple skates, down low to Bear. That puck just a little bit too strong to find Judge. Now it comes to him, and he shoots, but it's pinned down by the netminder Franks. Maddox Franks, again, just so strong in this game. Waiting to see the shot totals in this one at the end of the frame. He's not had an easy night so far, that's for sure. Up by a long shot as this face-off won by Coiro on the penalty kill. Tries the near side to clear. Comes out to McCardle. 5 seconds, the shot glove down. The quick whistle. Franks wanted to play it off to the boards to get the final 1.4 off the clock, but unfortunately for him, the referee, I can't say it, a quick trigger finger, I guess quick trigger mouth, I guess we'll call it. Quick whistle. Anyways, quick face-off with 1.4 on the board. A shot from McCardle deflected by Lucas won't matter anyways, as that brings an end to the second period. Another goal on the board, but it belongs to the Half Hollow Hills Hornets here in the second period. 3-0 lead, we take a timeout. Third period coming your way next on the LI Sports Network. Oh, pardon the technical difficulties in that period. The only thing that you missed, if you're joining us back live on the LI Sports Network, a Jonathan Wheeler power play goal. His third goal of the season has extended the Half Hollow Hills lead to 3. 3-0 lead for them as they enter the third period on the penalty kill, though. 1:07 left on an infraction committed by Wheeler, a roughing call at the tail end of that second period. So the third period set to start here. Long Beach needs 3 to tie, and they look to get on the board here with the power play. The quick shot from Henry misses high. Rebound comes over to the near side. Collecting there, Farrick. Back to the point, Bear. Guided into the glove of the netminder Franks. Maddox Franks, one of the head storylines in this one. The freshman making his first start of the season, and looking very good in the process. Made 8 saves in the first period. A busy second period waiting for the shot totals there. Haven't been logged yet, but definitely double digits. Know that much. McCardle, backhand pass underneath the stick of Bear. Over to the far side, sent back along the boards. Patrick Henry down into a scrum. He collects it now, looking for some space. Giving along, looks to get it out in front to Henry. Great stop. Maddox Franks knocked it down with the glove. As this leaves the zone, deflected pass. That time, I believe Castellano got a tip on it. Over to the near side, McCardle spins around, trying to find some room. Just a quick shot off the blocker of Franks. Back around now to the far side. Bumped along to Judge. He tried the drop pass. Nobody there to take it. Now that clears the zone. Final seconds tick away on the power play as Richie Bear moves in. That shot knocked off a defender's skate. Still down on the ice as comes along to the far side. The backhand pass looking for Wheeler. He's offside here as it comes along and down to Joey Farrick. Slow pass works out here. Connects to the far side. Richie Bear moving in. Drop back, looking for a man. Comes all the way to McCardle. McCardle wraps around to Richie Bear. Trying to pass in front to Judge. And that's taken away. Half Hollow Hills trying to clear, but it's pinned back behind the net. Richie Bear gives out in front. Knocked off the stick of someone there. And then the pass looking for Wheeler. Comes back in. He fakes a slapper. Takes it around behind. Player sent down on a trip. Or an interference. Either way, he was interfered with by a trip. So one of the no-nos committed there by Half Hollow Hills. The offensive zone penalty when you have possession of the puck. It's Ben Racklin heading to the sin bin for the interference call. Another chance on the man advantage here for Long Beach. They got to take advantage on one of these. Quick shot off the face-off. Franks got to it. And we'll just drop the puck again. About a second ticked off that power play. Face-off, sent back to the point. Vobis around the dasher here to the near side. Deflected along, Vobis keeps it in. Tries a quick shot off the pad. Rebound, goes behind the net. Lost sight of it for a moment, but Franks did his job correctly. This leaves the zone. Jet Lucas, quick shot. Knocked aside by Marino with the blocker. Good forecheck here by Castellano. Makes it difficult for Joey Henry to clear the zone, but now he does. This goes off the skate of Jet Lucas. In turn, he flips down the ice. Penalty kill looking good so far for Half Hollow Hills. Daniel McCardle now on the move. Drop pass back. Comes down low. Pass comes out in front. Puck still loose. Then kicked wide and sent down. Good recovery that time by the Half Hollow Hills defense. The puck came right out in front, right in the region of Franks, but he couldn't find it. Fortunately, someone on the defense did. Quick shot from the boards. Marino got his glove to it. Keeps play alive here with the penalty. Still with some time on the board. 40 seconds to be exact. Comes right in front. Vobis, he fires. This knocked down by Franks. On the far side, Dylan Reeder trying to clear. Now it comes out to Fazio. He's able to do it. Fazio sends in here. More time off the clock. Pass intercepted. Good job lurking in the zone, Coiro. But now it comes clear over to the near side. Patrick Henry waiting for it. Henry looking for some space. Puck came out in front. Reeder able to clear down just as the penalty expired. So the faceoff comes back into the defensive zone for Half Hollow Hills. Just the one power play goal in this game so far. It belongs to the Hornets. So far, they're 1 for 3. On the man advantage, Long Beach is 0 for 4. Face-off won by the Marines. They're trying to get it out in front. It was Bear, and instead taken away. Here's Gentile. Gentile looking for a pass in front. Taken away, and now Judge gives over to the far side. Then that's taken away from Imasi. Puck rolled over to the near side. Wheeler, double team there, looking to get it back to Lemke at the point, out of his reach. Settling back down, Racklin. Pass intercepted by Henry. Patrick Henry now moves. He finds a man in Bear. Bear the backhand, held on to by Franks. Another save for Maddox Franks, one that he made look easy. We do have the shot totals in that second period, and well, he's up to double digits in the game. Another 10 shots in that second period for Half Hollow Hills. They record just 7 for Long Beach. Makes it a 20-15 edge in the game through 2 periods for the Hornets. Marines trailing by 3 here in the third. Hornets win this draw. Try to clear on the near side. Hard battle for it, now taken clear. Over on the far side, Castellano spins. Good stick lift by Judge. There's a shot. That one rolls wide. I believe that was Phobos with the look on net. Stays in the zone now for Long Beach. Pass intended for the slot taken away. Now they're on the move. Up the near side. On the move, Jesse Santangelo. That's held on to just long enough by Marino for the whistle. Again, it looked like he might have wanted to play it. Dropped the puck just as the whistle sounded. So we have a defensive zone face-off to deal with. 9:30 even left to go in the third. Clock not on the side of Long Beach here. 9:30 seems like a lot of time, but something that will get away from you quick, especially if you give up another. This shot comes right on goal. Nizza denied by the glove. Rebound spilled. Long Beach trying to move out with it. Comes right back to Nizza. Nizza to Jet Lucas. Lucas shot blocked. Long Beach trying to move, but taken away. Lucas again finding the Nizza. And then this shot as he was falling to the ice, knocked down. That was Goyro with the look, ended up going high. Lucas lost that puck. Comes out to the near side. The stretch pass intended that time for Brooklyn, or rather Sean Sullivan moving in. Didn't connect the dots. Now it comes back into the defensive zone with an icing call. This matchup between Long Beach and Half Hollow Hills brought to you by Rayo Dental. 8:44 left on the board. The third period. Quick shot from Wheeler into the glove of Marino. Drop the puck again right there from the near side. Seen a couple of those plays in tonight's game. Just the quick face-off, the win, and then a shot. Can't do it this time as the stick's tied up. Back over to Cal Ellis. Tried the pass. Kept in the zone by Fazio. Now it leaves far side Liam O'Grady. O'Grady looks to give it around the blender. Cut off. And turned over right behind the net by Franks. It settled down. Cal Ellis takes down low. Then bumped back to the far side. Taken there by Matt Gentile. Scrum in the corner now. Capped in by Half Hollow Hills as this comes right to the blue line. Still in a battle. Poked free off the stick of Cal Ellis and clear. Gentile takes a couple of bumps from Joey Henry. Still moves into the zone. Then chipped out. Farrick over on the near side. Gives over to Vobis. Vobis tried to shoot. Comes back out. Poked too strong by Josh Vobis all the way out. Joey Henry near side. Tries to reset. Sends back around here into the corner. Trying to seal the point that time. Henry. He lost his edge. Comes out to Richie Bear. Not sure what that whistle was for. It looked like they called offside, but it was Long Beach with the puck. Maybe a hand pass there. Didn't see the signal for a hand pass. Either way, the face-off comes into neutral ice. Long Beach win it. They try to move quickly. McCardle flips along the boards near side. Taken away, moving back in. There's a big hit there from Bear on Brandon Reeder. Puck stays in the zone for Triple H. It's over there on the far side. Quinn Judge pinning his man to the boards. Human trying to clear it out. Bounced along. Patrick Henry trying to find some room. Now he's on it. He throws the shoulder into a man trying to check him in Aiden Gold. Physical play, but possession belongs to Half Hollow Hills. Coiro bumps right back to Reeder. Castellano. Cross-ice feed, a good one, finds Jet Lucas. Lucas sends along, keeping the skaters fresh. Coiro chases on the forecheck. Pokes at it, can't get it off of McCardle. McCardle in his own end. Gives over the near side boards, final 6 minutes. Quinn Judge sent along. Was picked off. Fazio on the move. Left wing as he backhands around the boards. Only jerseys there were white. Richie Bear trying to reset. Jonathan Wheeler intercepts. They try to move forward here, but team's just bumping the puck back and forth to each other. Now they move. Richie Bear, nice move. Gives over, they score! Patty Henry gets Long Beach on the board, cuts the deficit to 2. They finally found a way to beat Maddox Franks, and all it took was a man all alone in front of net. They committed 3 men towards the puck. That created just a wide open opportunity for Patrick Henry. Made no mistake. Frank sold out on the pivot across the net, left the wide open top of the net, and that's where Henry went with the shot. His second goal of the season has Long Beach on the board. They got to move, though. Final 5:23 here in the third. Collision there, neutral ice. Puck still comes down in the attacking end. Liam O'Grady with it. Kicked out of there by Half Hollow Hills. Back to the point. Vobis fires. Shot took a deflection, goes wide. Back along here near side. Kept in. But only for a moment as now it leaves. Dylan Reeder tried to keep it in. Back along the near side. Hornets reset. Long pass looking for Jet Lucas. Too long. Physical play near side boards. Now taking out of there Dominic Amasi. Flipped along, looking to find O'Grady. Instead taken away. Jet Lucas on the move. Tried to find Castellano. Pass was behind him. It comes up the far side. Josh Vobis tried to dump in. But possession now belongs to the Hornets. Joe Castellano steered to the boards here as he flipped in. Again, Half Hollow Hills just trying to keep everyone well rested on the ice. But now they're on the move here. Here's Farrick. Farrick spun off a hit but lost the puck. Comes back out to neutral ice. Patrick Henry has the opening goal he gave off here. This puck now bounced over to Farrick, then to Judge. Quinn Judge, the pass over to Henry. Back to Judge. Quinn Judge, the wraparound look, he scores! Quinn Judge, Selly hard. It's a 1-goal game. A little bit disappointed to not see the group Selly that time, but we'll take what we can get. Quinn Judge with flair makes it a 1-score contest. Judge didn't find any room there on the near side, but faked the shot hard enough to get Franks to bite. The back post wide open, the wraparound goal of beauty. Three to 2 hockey game here. 3:40 left in the third period. Nafalo Hills came in with a 3-goal lead. Now they find themselves clinging to it. It's a 1-goal lead as Henry moves right back in. His quick shot goes off the stick of Brandon Reeder. Rebound back around behind the net. Nafalo Hills on their heels here as it comes back to the far side. Judge tried to pass in front. Nobody there but Brandon Reeder. He takes it away, tries the near side to clear, but doesn't work out. McCardle keeps in. Then a shove. Bounces the puck out. Patty Henry here, far side. Flips in along the boards. Gets it back with a self-pass there. Then taken away by Racklin. They try to clear here. The pass connects. And on the move, Castellano. No particular rush for Joe Castellano. Team in the midst of a change. Pass right out in front. Great save from Marino. Took it away. A pass right out in front looking for Jet Lucas. He got a quick deflection shot, but not much on the chance there. Allowed Marino to get to it. Puck comes to Wheeler now. His backhander well high. Nowhere near the net. 2:25 to go. Moving back in, Long Beach. This shot left there. Trying to cover with the trapper. The puck bounds back to the blue line though. Settling down O'Grady. He sends it around the blender down low. Looking for space here as Bear hauled down. Clean play. They try to clear, but instead held in by Vobis. Back on the near side. Half Hollow Hills now clear out. Vobis wiped out. Reeder one-on-one. Brandon Reeder's shot. Stopped with the stick of Marino. Forecheck from Wheeler delayed the rush. Then another deflected pass, but it comes to the near side. Josh Vobis waits, fires, gloved by Franks, and now he holds on. 1:35 left in this game. As timeout called by Long Beach. Head coach Rob Carson wants to talk things over. Two goals in the second period for Long Beach. Patrick Henry from Richie Bear and Mark DeLuca. That was the first one, broke the ice for the Marines. And then not even 2 minutes later, Quinn Judge with his second goal of the season. The helpers going to Joey Fierick and Patty Henry. So a 2-point night for Patrick Henry. Lots of assists to be thrown around here as the timeout comes to an end. Long Beach have to push. We'll keep an eye on Marino in goal. See when Coach Carson opts to go for the pull. Right now the signal from the bench is to hold on for the moment. He is out of the crease, though. They're going to wait to see if they can control the faceoff. Henry loses on the draw. It's a good thing they didn't pull him, but they're able to keep in. Pass intercepted by Lucas. Comes back down into the defensive zone for Long Beach. McCardle. Pass deflected there. Doesn't quite work out. Half Hollow Hills clear out. Down to minute 12. Over to the near side. Henry still can't establish the attacking zone. Comes back along to Richie Bear. His pass knocked down. Is sent out of the zone to Lucas. Potential 2-on-1. They wait. The shot misses high. There's a look on goal from Gentile. Final 52 seconds now. He's hauled down. Long Beach fans want a penalty, not going to get one. Patrick Henry now circling. 40 seconds as Castellano lays the body. Joe Castellano with a huge hit as now Marino leaves the net. Pass deflected. Flipped in by the blue liner McCardle. This comes out, flipped along towards Castellano. This rolls down the ice. Will it be icing? Yes, it will. Whistle blows now with 16.6 left. This game far from over. Long Beach have been buzzing. They got an attacking zone face-off here. Richie Bear seems poised to take it. His opposite, number 16, Joe Fazio, in on the other side. Bear wins it. Back to McCardle. Sends one towards the goal. Goes off a skate and wide. Final 10 seconds. This one comes out in front. Poked aside by Franks. Good work by him. Back to the blue line. McCardle rips. Deflected in front. Rebound. They score! This one all tied up in the nick of time as well, just before the final buzzer. Richie Bear with the goal. Perfect view right here. The puck just on the side. Franks did a good job to poke that one over to the far side. But then the great hustle play by Quinn Judge resets it out to the point. The quick shot on goal, the deflection left right there. Then Bear found it, able to pot it home with 1.4 left on the board. From 3-0 down, the Long Beach Marines able to force overtime. So in their last game, Half Hollow Hills responded from a huge deficit, scoring 4 unanswered in the third period to get a 5-4 win over Syosset. Tonight, they're on the other end of the ledger. They see a 3-0 lead evaporate with a goal with 1.4 seconds left on the board. Richie Bear, the game-tying tally, sends us to the extra frame. Five minutes of overtime hockey to be played. Sudden death OT. We play 3-on-3. For Triple H, they send out Jet Lucas along with the readers. For Long Beach, it looks like Henry, Bear, and then a man at the blue line, can't read a number, but either way, Reeder takes it off the faceoff, looking for a quick in. He's steered clear. The quick look from Brandon Reeder, but now Richie Bear on the move. Bear trying the odd man rush. Bear taken away by Brandon Reeder. Great work on the back check. Non-stop action in the 3-on-3. Reeder onside. Looks for the shot, patted away. Marino with the first save of OT. Over to the near side, they try to move. They do have numbers. On the near side, Bear rips one, goes wide. Patrick Henry collects the rebound far side. Thinks about the reset, now gets it. Pointed over to McCardle, waiting in his own zone. Henry settles things down. Gives over to Richie Bear. They got a 2-on-1. Bear has McCardle with him. Bear fires, gloved by the netminder Franks. I don't think Richie Bear realized he had McCardle streaking in behind him. Took that quick shot even though McCardle was all alone. Face off over to the right side of Maddox Franks. Half Hollow Hills wins it. Dylan Reeder fishes it out of the boards, resets. They had a 3-0 lead, but overtime forced by Long Beach. Dylan Reeder swoops down low, out to the point. Fazio Bounces around the boards, over to Reeder. Reeder right out in front, denied by Marino. Great chance for Dylan Reeder. But Marino able to come up with a big stop, probably his biggest of the game. 3:04 left to go in the OT. Face-off won by Half Hollow Hills, already in the attacking zone. This puck left behind. Fazio, long pass, nobody there in black. So it's collected now for Long Beach. They got possession, so important here in the extra frame. Richie Bear spins off a check. Looking to the far side, finds McCardle. McCardle looking out in front. Couldn't link up that time with Cal Ellis. Half Hollow Hills trying to move, pass deflected, looking for Fazio. Good swipe of the stick, but from Cal Ellis. McCardle took a penalty that he had to take. Pass was intercepted by Ben Racklin. He was 1-on-0. He would have been with Marino, but McCardle just impeded him from having that chance. So you get a 4-on-3 power play here in overtime. Four on three for the next 2:24 unless a goal is scored. Half Hollow Hills trying to pull out the win. They're 1 for 3 on the power play tonight. See what they do here. Tie up on the draw. Possession goes to Long Beach. They fight to clear. They just do, but it comes right back in. Wheeler drags in front. Stick lifted. Puck comes right on goal. Wheeler ran out of room. Comes back down to Vobis. He has Judge there helping him out. Poked free. The shot from Lucas. Denied, but then the rebound scored. Half Hollow Hills get the winner, and they pull out on top 4-3. You get a look here at the replay to see who got it as well. Initial shot came here from Jet Lucas. It was blocked in front, and then the rebound poked home. Believe that was Ben Racklin who got the goal. So Racklin, after he had the initial chance taken away from him on the penalty, he gets his revenge and gets the game winner, a power play strike at the 3:01 mark of overtime. Great fight from Long Beach to force the OT, but in the end they fall just short. A 4-3 victory for Half Hollow Hills. What a game and what a season it's going to be here in Nassau County. For everyone at the LI Sports Network, my name is Ian Binky. Thank you for spending your Monday night with us